Hello everybody, my name is Nick. Today I'm here and I'm doing some tips and tricks and today's subject is, well, obviously this is the first episode, so today's subject is going to be shortcuts. I want to get into this really quick, so let's get started. First of all, I would like to start with, let's say you have a whole bunch of items scattered around all over your inventory or chest. What you want to do is, if you want to make it all into one stack instead of doing this, what you want to do is just hover over the stack. It could be even one that hasn't even have a stack that started. Just simply double click it. No problem. Alright, it's that easy. Now we want to get into our next shortcut. Let's say I want to move this stack of cactus right here over here on the first slot of the hotbar. What I simply want to do is just hover over the cactus and press 1. Pretty simple. Now if I want to move the helmet over to where the sword is, I just hover over this and I press 9. Because your hotbar is actually 9 slots wide, and that's probably why you want to do that. Sword, let's say we want to move it back to 9, helmet go back to 1. So we could just simply reverse everything. It's very difficult to get used to, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to get the hang of it. Now, what we want to do is we want to get into armor. A lot of people don't know this, but what you want to do is you just simply want to right click the armor when you're holding it. There we go. Now I'm wearing the diamond helmet on my head. Pretty cool. Now let's do it with the other pieces of armor. Right now, let's just press E and move this over to 1. Now we could just be simply ready for PvP. There might be those times when your friend is, he needs some help, or she, and you just simply want to get there. Next thing we want to do is, well, shift clicking. So for example, if I want to, instead of dragging it out over here or down here, what you want to do is you just want to hold shift and click the pieces of armor. You could also do this with other items, so you can move them on the top. I normally use this for things like for chests. So what I want to do is I just want to shift and put the item in my inventory. So now let's put on the armor, because I don't really want to waste any more space, and we'll see what will happen. Let's move on to the next shortcut. Let's say I want to get out all the golden apples, but be aware there might be some glitches on this. So if I want to take out all these golden apples, I just simply hover over one, I pick it up, hover over another golden apple, hold shift and double click. This will take out all of them, but for some reason it leaves 3. Just be aware of a few glitches like that. Next thing we want to do is, well, a few of you may not know about this, but if you press Q while you're in your inventory, you can drop an item. You could also simply drag out an item and throw it out of here. Okay, now that we have a few simple shortcuts here, let's move on to a few more. I believe I have some. So I'll be right back, since I have a few of them written down on a notepad. Alright, and I'm back. I noticed that I covered almost all my tips and tricks for shortcuts. We have 2 more. One, it was shown by another user, and I would like to give a shout out to Toto. I'm not sure if he is on right now, so let me just quickly turn on my chat, so bear with me here. Oh no, he's not on. However, what I would like to say is, well, he's a mod, I believe. So if you ever see Toto on, tell him nice trick, because I never actually knew it until he told me, because I saw one of his videos. So in order to demonstrate what he did, what you want to do is, let's go over here. For example, if I have all this TNT, as a normal person I would like shift click all of this, right? And I get a whole bunch of TNT from a raid, and I spawn in my base, and I'm like, okay, alright, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, it's time to put all this in here. No, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you just want to take a single piece or a single stack of TNT and hover over another stack, shift, like hold down shift, and just double click. That'll deposit all of it except for the stack that you're holding. Alright, next thing we want to get into is if you want to drop a stack. Now obviously you know that you could drop one by just pressing Q. However, you can actually drop a stack. What you want to do is you want to hold Control on your keyboard, or CMD, which is command for a few American computers out there, and just left click. Or not left click, I'm sorry, my bad. Q. There we go. And now we dropped the stack of TNT. Pretty nifty. There's one more thing I just remembered that we could go through, and I'm going to find an empty chest. And right here, what we want to do is we want to take this TNT, and I'm pretty sure that everybody knows that if you hold down a slot and you hold the right mouse and you just drag, it drops one TNT in there, or one item in there. Pretty cool, right? But what you want to do, as you see, I use the shortcut right there. There's also this. So for example, if I have I don't know, let me just purchase some. I believe I actually have some in my building blocks. No, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy wood then. So let's buy wood right here. And actually let's also buy diamond 8. Alrighty. Let's turn off the chat again. That's pretty annoying. So for example, if I want to make a chest plate, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time on the left side of the mouse. You just want to hold it down, and you can drag it out, and you can make it really quickly, instead of actually taking the diamond and doing this. You could just simply use your dragging feature. Once again, hold it, hold down the left mouse button, and just drag it into the shape, and you can make it. I could also do this with the wood. So for example, if I take this and I drag it up, to make stick, if I can drag it this way, and it will automatically divide it for you into even pieces. I can make trapdoors, I can make wood oak slabs, a whole bunch of things. Now that we have that, I'm going to go quickly use the other trick that I showed you guys. Hold down Control and just press Q. That easy, guys. It's that easy. Now that we're done the actual commands, or commands on your keyboard, or sorry, my bad. Now that we've done shortcuts on your keyboard, we're actually going to do in-game commands. So for this, we're actually going to have to turn on chat. So I apologize if there's any rude comments in the chat. Shown. I'm actually going to do commands only. Okay, so there's a few things. Instead of doing for you gas people, instead of doing /enderchest, what you can do is just do /ec. A lot of people do /echest. You just simply do ec. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I believe there's a few more commands, and I'll get back to you guys, leaving you guys at that. So I'll just be right back. Okay, and I'm back, and I actually have a few more examples of the short commands. What you want to do, for example, is instead of writing /money or /balance, you can just easily do /BAL. And as you see, I have 2 million right there, but try not to get jealous. I'm kidding. There's a lot more people. Speaking of that, if you're kind of wondering, there's already other people in the game that have about 6 million. So mine's kind of like nothing. I'm on Battletop too. Anyways, let's not try to get off topic here. There's also a few more, which is, for example, I showed you guys the /ec. There's things like /message. Oh, that doesn't work. Instead of using MSG, you could also use /t or /m. There's a whole bunch of ways. I believe /w works too. Yep. There we go. There's tons of different ways you can actually do that, and hope you guys can experiment with some of them. If you do find any more, I guess, shortcuts That includes commands, that includes for inventory and chests and stuff. Let me know. Say it in the comments. A few other people still need that. Other than that, that's it for my tips and tricks video. I hope you guys do enjoy the music in the background. I'll make sure I link it. I'll be doing a base tour soon, so I hope you guys will be pretty stoked for that. There will be some more raids coming soon, just in case you guys were wondering, for you raid people. And of course I will be bringing PvP, which actually might give you a pretty good laugh. I'm actually going to over-commentate that. And going to do a base tour. So expect those to be coming soon. Make sure you check out my social media pages. As you see, just click the Twitter or the Facebook icon. You guys can like it, and I'll make sure I'll update you guys for the dates when I post the videos. If you don't want to, that's fine. You guys can be surprised. Just remember, I'll always be posting videos on the forums too, but just remember that they might not always be on there, since it might get eventually, you know, the topic might die out. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys can hit that like button, I'm not going to go for a goal so far, but I hope you guys have a great day.